I spent the last like 3 years on the road for the most part, just traveling and playing and being overwhelmed in a good way, I guess, too. Not to like complain about it, but it just all kind of like spewed out the last few weeks. When I was writing, I realized I needed to probably record it. So I booked the time and got my band together, and we're here just trying to make it, and I'm producing it myself, which is terrifying because I don't know what I'm doing. Things are going well so far. I can't complain, and we're having fun. I'm not like miserable, and it doesn't feel like, doesn't feel scary or like
A week from today.
I have to do something. It's like I'm getting to do this with my friends, which is really cool. It's the first time I felt like that in a recording situation. To be honest, dude, I'm gonna do acoustic on this one, dude, because it's honestly not a bad acoustic part. This is better. I want Originally, I thought we'd stay up through both of those O sections and then kind of drop out with like a tom-heavy drum. I guess there's a million... Going into the second verse. I guess there's a million different reasons I am for why I didn't stay.
What do you want us to do on the outro on that one?
On the outro, just stay up until the fucking,
the vocal
we
thing,
do the O thing twice, and then two bars of the verse chords, and end on the floor. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright.
This feels sick, boy.
Yeah,
this is like...
yeah, I'm excited to play it.
I just take you all the routes I used to go. I used to drive this like all the time because I'd have to go through Collinsville to go to my dad's church. Right up here, well, not right up here, but like in about a mile, give or take, is where I took the cover for the Raging in the Dark EP. We climbed a fence. There's like a Rogers County sign. It's not the one that was in the picture. I have. They've also like had to replace several of them because people keep taking them. This is where I worked. This is the Apple Market.
This is the Apple Market?
This is the spot, yeah. This is the market. I spent thousands and thousands of hours at this place. Great stuff. Great times. Right up here, actually, we got time. I always tell the story when I play my song Never Was Mine. I always tell the story. I was driving over to my buddy's house one night and looked out the sky and looked up and thought, boy, the sky sure is pretty tonight. Wish she was here to see it. And then I had to pull over and write the song. And I pulled over right up here at this little fence deal. I just pulled the truck over, and wrote the first verse and the chorus just because it was like happening. I don't know. It was kind of like coming out. Up here is the high school, the Ulaga High School, where a lot of the traumas that I unpack were happening and taking place.
That cop ripping a heater?
Yeah, dude.
That's
probably
sick.
Brent.
That's
I love this town so much, dude. I get my drinks for free in Tulsa if I'm feeling friendly. I can make a couple bucks if I sing a little Whitley. I'm a hometown hero, taking time off the road. I bet my buddies are probably waiting on me, praying I walk in, and if they're lucky I might buy a round of anything but gin. Oh, I'm a hometown hero, getting ready to explode. But I don't need any sympathy, and I don't want anything but wine. She may be gone, but she won't forget me, 'cause heroes don't die. Lord knows I've tried, but love just won't let me. See, I've been all around the world. I've seen Rome and Paris too, and none of them could hold a flame to laying eyes on you under the soft lit haze of our empty room. I sure won't lay awake tonight wondering what I could have changed, done a few things different, and maybe you'd have stayed. But I can't turn back time, and that's a crying shame. But I don't need any sympathy, and I don't want anything but wine. She may be gone, but she won't forget me, 'cause heroes don't die. Lord knows I've tried, but love just won't let me.
Oh, damn it. What did that?
What the?
It was so good they had
What
to
the
shut
hell
the
was
fucking
that?
power off.
I
We
know.
finally got it.
Fucking hate to see you win, you know?
Man.
Damn.
There's a power surge.
Yeah.
Man. Alright.
We good?
We'll see.
Alright.
Yeah.
Boot it all back up.
Yeah, I gotta turn the computer back on.
Cigarette break.
I'm gonna look at my amp real quick.
Yeah.
Josh actually played bass for a friend of mine, Blake Lillard. And he's like, I had this guy play bass with me recently, and he's freaking insane. Not like as a person, as a bass player. Kind of insane as a person too, but in a good way. I came to the studio one day and he was there, and he's just a total viber, chill guy. From Pennsylvania, went to Oral Roberts, which is a hilarious name for a school. And he's a phenomenal bass player and a great vibe guy. Matt's the most recent addition to the band, or joining of the band. He plays the drums. His dad actually owns this studio. Played for Seeger back in the day. Dog. He's the sweetest guy. Loves a good time. Loves a silly goose moment with the fellas. Margaret and Forrest. Margaret plays the fiddle. Forrest TMs and rhythm guitars, and they are a married couple and like everything that I want to be as like a husband Forrest appears to be. I love him. And then JD's from my hometown, graduated from the same high school that I did. When I was getting the band together, JD's the first person that was like officially in my band. I was on Instagram looking around, and I clicked on his page and watched the video. I was like, holy shit, this guy burns on guitar. But he like played at Life Church at the time, and I was just getting out of like the whole church scene. So I was like, I don't want to corrupt anybody and make him like come play for me. And then 2 weeks later, Steve, who's in Zach's band with me, I guess mentioned that I was looking for a guitar player, and he's his best friend. And so JD DM'd me and was like, hey man, I know you're looking for a guitar player. I was like, bro, I thought I had no chance. Absolutely, come through. And then he's been my right-hand guy ever since. And that's the band. Yeah, been with me since the beginning.
What song are you most excited about?
One we did today called In the Shadow. I think it's just like the most honest and accurate portrayal of me and where I'm at as a person today that I've ever like written. And it just says everything that I like want to say to some people, but I can't, or that I've tried and just didn't have the emotional maturity to keep my composure long enough to say it.
My dad in our circle is really well known in like our denomination, and has been since I was little. And travel around, preach all over the country, different countries, and we go to like General Conference, which is like the big meeting every year. We didn't go every year because we were poor, but when we did go, I would like be walking around. Of course, I look like him, and I'm dressed in a suit. I'm this little mini me, you know. And guys that I was like idolizing would come up to me and be like, "Hey, tell your daddy I said hey, be good, little fella." And I'd be like, "Oh." It's like freaking John Cena walked up to somebody, like the Pentecostal equivalent of John Cena, like happened to me. I was like, "Bro, oh, that's famous." So I like had that thing all growing up. It's like I wanted so badly to follow in his footsteps, do the like preacher bit, and I was always like Johnny Carroll. And then when I kind of like got my own personality and like started to kind of become me, my older brother started preaching and just had a meteoric rise to like success and stature, if you will. And I'm incredibly proud that they are both, you know, successful and well thought of, well respected. But it was also like, dang, there is never going to be a like sunshiny area for me, because these fellas cast a big wake. So then I started making music, and my best friend got astronomically famous.
No big deal.
My dad told me one time, he said it was after the American Heartbreak dropped. I guess he had gotten a phone call from some preacher friend of his, being like, "Man, did you listen to that album? It's pretty good." And he was like, Man, it's kind of impressive how no matter where you go, you always end up being the Robin to somebody's Batman. And I was like, hurtful but real. And like, you know what? Robin's cool. I don't look good in tights, but like,
The blues. I don't see the man you say I am, but I want to. If you ask me, I'm a broken boy, still falling apart. Trying to stay clean for another day. Pray the bad thoughts go away. Oh, I'm still learning how to be. Learning how to be okay. In my mind, I'm still back home with you, laying on the bedroom floor, singing you songs that I don't know that make you smile. Can't change all that we've been through, and Lord knows we can't take much more. But in the end, I know you're mine, and you know I'm yours. I don't see the man you say I am, but I want to. If you ask me, I'm a broken boy, still falling apart. Try and stay clean for another day. Pray the bad thoughts go away, or I'm still learning how to be. Learning how to be okay. I left home a little too late, I guess. Should have been there an hour ago. Ain't nothing new for me, I never know when to leave. We'll go listen to it, fellers. I felt shitty about my personal performance, but God is still good. Ulaga, which is where I'm from, means a dark cloud. Kind of just grew up under the cloud of TSO, the power plant in town. Like that was really the only job. And I don't know, there wasn't a lot of options. So like getting to do this for a living has been really cool, but I didn't expect it. And I guess a lot of this album is just about, I don't know, coming to terms with the life that I like am living as opposed to the one that I thought I would, the one that I expected to live. I feel good. I feel like an anvil's off my chest. I'm really glad that it's done, and I'm really proud of how it sounds without being mixed and mastered. Yeah, just feel excited, feel jazzed, feel jacked. And shout out to my wife, my sweet, sweet darling, whom I love and adore. Most of these songs are about you or coming back home to you, so thank you for existing and loving me. That's cool of you, I appreciate it. Thank you to my parents for doing their best, and shouts to the religious and generational trauma that is passed on down. We're curbing that in this generation. No, I feel said everything I want to say. Done. Wow. What a vibe.
What a vibe.
Thank you guys. Shout out to Matt Teagarden on the drums. We recorded at his dad's studio. It's an incredible place. Shout out to Dave Teagarden and Teagarden Studios and Brett Baldwin, sound engineer. Shout out to Josh, who played bass, Josh Nana, JD Horton, my guitar player, my dog, whom I love deeply. Margaret McCurran, who played fiddle. Forrest McCurran, who was here and was like the vibe champion of all of this. God is good.
Maybe Never Was Mine. Yeah. I think that would be a cool little bluegrass thing. Lay down. Alright, let's play that.
Where's playing?
Oh, the song we were just playing.
I sure lost a lot along the way. My dad and my dog, all those yesterdays. Anything about gone, you don't get it back. Well, a heart's still a heart, even when it's cracked. And I'm a fool, I'm a fighter, I'm a stay up all night. I'm low, I hope for heaven when I'm high. Try to get higher and the better side of life. Broke the better of my best, but I'm picking up the pieces to make the most of what's left. I've had Oklahoma marijuana and white Missouri wine. Flooded my memories in a river of good times. I spun myself in circles, punched holes in the wall. Well, I've been known to trip, but I hardly ever fall. And I'm a fool, I'm a fighter, I'm a stay up all nighter. When I'm low, I hope for heaven. When I'm high, try to get higher and the better side of life. Broke the better of my best. I'm picking up the pieces to make the most of what's left. Now let me tell you, I wrote myself a letter. I was wondering where I've been. Staying high, getting down, driving around till 3 a.m. And I'm good at being bad, and I'm bad at getting better. So I lit a cigarette and laughed when I smoked that letter. And I'm a fool, I'm a fighter, I'm a stay up all night. And I'm low, I hope to heaven when I'm high. Try to get higher and the better side of life. Broke the better of my best, and I'm picking up the pieces to make the most of what's left. Woo!